Welcome to another episode of Fun Times with Battles in mtgarena. Today we have a historic Artisan deck called Endless Funeral Rites. Without even raising a weapon against my opponent, their aggression alone would lead to their withering demise. My army's motto is this: take one for the team and celebrate my death. And so we do, with these elaborate funeral rites. First, we have the Wake, which inspires more recruits to join. Then the Remembrance, followed by celebrations and immortalization of the dead hero by our resident artist, all officiated by our honored and esteemed Blight-Priest. And when the Patrician decides to join the party, more withering demise for my opponent. When the going gets rough, the Ravens come to the rescue. This card is inspired from Du Maurier's book, The Birds, and the movie of the same name starring Tippi Hedren, a woman of strength and courage. The two things my opponent would need when considering attacking with their army while the Blight-Priest is watching. Each attacker withers away one life, +1 from my opponent. And from all the death and celebrations, Morbid Opportunists and deadly disputes come out of the woodwork to draw more mayhem. And out of the wine cellar, scary unmentionables arise to start up the whole funeral rites all over again as another hero dies for the greater cause. Endless funeral rites to keep the Blight-Priest busy all day and all night as my opponent slowly withers away. And there we have it, a historic Artisan deck for you to have fun times with battles in the arena. Enjoy. Well, what we have here is pretty much the ideal hand for the funeral rites. Oh, look at that. Plus the Ravens in case we face a lot of little creatures, which it looks like it. So let's start with the Wake. And then, yes, this is an adventure deck, so there'll be some big creatures and some many small creatures. So the Bastion, so we got Remembrance. That creates my first blocker. And let's get that Raven down, and that's going to buy us a lot of time, because my opponent will no longer attack with all these little creatures. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, next comes the Immortalizer. So at this moment, every hero that dies, my opponent will wither by 2. Plus I get to recruit a new replacement hero. The Patrician is there just to add another layer of protection. Not really useful as yet. After all, I'll need to gain 3 life before the Patrician will actually do its work. Okay, so 2 attacks. They wither by 2, so they're down to 18 now. I'll use 2 blockers. Oh, oops. Okay. Alright, anyways. Let's do the Deadly Dispute. Get a recruit. Wither by 2 more. And I'm going to get the Malakir. A cheap blocker. Oh, look at that. The Officiant. And too bad about the Patrician. That would have been really nice. Alright, another small creature. Not going to do much. Let's see. 3 plus 3 plus 2. That's 8. I have just enough mana. Here we go. Another blocker. So, every time my creature, my hero takes one for the team, I will gain 3 life. My opponent will wither by 6. Plus, if they decide to attack, each attacker will wither them by 2. And here we go. 1 attacker. Now down to 15. 1 blocker. Here comes the funeral rites. And they're going to wither by 6. I'll recruit the Death Touch. There we go, another blocker. And let's sacrifice the creature and get ourselves an angel. And they get to wither by 6 at the same time. Or scoop. Well, that's 3 lands, but missing a plains. But I really can't pass up on the Remembrance. Oh, look at that. Do they also have funeral rites? That's going to be interesting. So, here comes my first blocker. Oh, holy cow. A mirror deck, maybe. Okay, 2 blockers. And they'll wither for 2 for every creature that takes 1 for the team. I got my white mana, so it's looking better. That Dockside Chef definitely has to go, so let me get some cards. You know what? I'll save that for later. I definitely want to get the Celebrant down and get rid of that Dockside Chef. Later on I can sack one of my heroes, take 1 for the team, draw 2 cards, and they will wither by 3. Mind you that their Blood Artist is going to give them back 1, but that's okay. Shoot, another Dockside. Okay, well, let's get the Patrician down because I can start gaining 3 life. And what are they going to do? Aha, well, okay. Take 1 for the team, buddy. Thanks. Well, it's looking up. Got the Celebrant, I got the Remembrance, there's the Blight-Priest, and the Patrician. All I need is the Wake, and, well, they got a second one. That's not looking too good. Well, at least with the Shrine, I'm going to gain 2 life, and they're going to wither by 2 every turn. So that's quite nice. And if I can combine that with some more life gain, then the Patrician can do her job at the end of the turn. So much for the Patrician. But at least I can get 2 cards out of that, and they wither by 3. Plus 3. Which makes 6, plus their 1. that they regain from their blood artist. Not bad. Now they're going to wither by 8 every turn. Oops. Okay, they're slowly taking away all my blockers, all my heroes, and I don't have the wake to recruit more as yet. But here we go. I have another blocker. Another hero. So next turn, they're going to wither by 10. By sacrificing that hero and creating an angel. So let me offer up a good game. Because it doesn't matter how many recruits they get now from the wake. I just need to sacrifice one more creature. Well, I could go over the top and drop my priest first. And here we go. Let's create that angel. That's 15. They're going to wither away by 15. Game over. This is a pretty awesome start. I do have a plains. I have my recruiter, my remembrance, I have the celebrant, and a couple of creature removals in case there's something really threatening. Here comes our first blocker, which is also a recruiter. So it's looking pretty good. That's okay, they wither by 1, and I get to recruit another. Yes, let's pick the cheapest because all I need is just a blocker. And there they do it again. Okay, sure. I'll recruit another. They wither 1 more. Let's take the cheapest blocker. Let's see if they still have any more creature removers. See which one they're going to go after. No, the other one. Pick the other one, please. Yeah, that one. No, that one. Yeah. Go for it. No, yeah, that one. Awesome. Okay, now they wither by 2. I get to recruit another, so let's go for another cheap blocker. Okay, I'll take 5. Let's see. Priest or Patrician? You know what? The Patrician can serve as a blocker. Plus, I have a little surprise for the Malakir. So let's see. Oh, look, there comes the Malakir. Block. Surprise. This is really heartless. Alright, let's drop that remembrance for a blocker. Add another blocker and send a Patrician over just to get an extra life. So each hero. Oh, okay. I'm gonna force one of my creatures to block. No, the other one. Ah, too bad. Okay, so they kind of clued in now. And I'll be forced to block. Alright, too bad. And I get to recruit another cheap hero. Alright, let's get that Blight-Priest down to double up the Wither power. And send a Patrician across, which does 2. Yeah, I'm good with that. Really can't do much. Here we go. And we have the funeral rites. Recruit, Remembrance, Blight-Priest. There we go. You know what, I could have attacked with everything and ended it right here. So, good game. Really sorry to drag this a little long. But you're being a good sport, so thank you. Next turn, let's send that Patrician over. Game over. Okay, well, 2 lands is okay. Oh, there we go. I can't pass up on the Xander's Wake. Alright, we have a Calvacade. So, let's start with the Wake. We'll need to rush our defenses. This is probably going to be an aggro deck. Let's drop our first defense. So we have the Wake, we have Remembrance, and we have the Celebrant. Okay, that's not going to look too good. 2 damage each turn, and they get card advantage. That's going to be pretty nasty. So let's try and do this Wake. Uh-oh. You're gonna negate that. Alright, that's 1 less. No problem. That means I can print down the Cruel Celebrant. Alright, I pretty much got a decent funeral rite. And starting next turn, I can sacrifice. Oh no, there's another one. Okay, so now I'm going to take 3 damage each turn, and they draw a card. Not so great. But if I can do my funeral rites every turn, I can gain 2 life. So let's do this and draw 2 cards. Are they going to counter that? Alright, let's get a cheap hero. And let's get the Patrician down. Oops. Okay. Well. Alright, 1 less for future cards. That Celebrant is actually saving my life right now. The 1-2 is An effective blocker for this. Okay, this one came through. And they show the mountain. So maybe the Blight-Priest can get through too. There we go. We now have the full suite for the funeral rites. Still taking 3 every turn, but I can regain 2 each turn. Are they going to... Another Essence Shatter. Alright, well then I'm going to do the sack. He'll take 4. I'll grab another. And there we go. Okay, and there comes a Scorch Spitter. Next turn, let's do the quick math. 2, 4, 6, 8 from the Calvacade. A plus 4, that's 12 in total damage. I can block 2, so I'll take 10. Plus 1 from the Scorch, that's 11. So technically next turn, I'm toast. Well, let's see what he does. Okay, nothing for that. He's run out of counter spells. Alright. Well, let's initiate an attack. If they block, I do the funeral rites, and I gain 2 life, which is great. That saves me from using the Deadly Dispute for 1 round. And saves me from the big attack the next round. Excellent. Gain 2, they lose 4. Ah, look at that. The anti-Calvacade. The Ravens. Alright, let's see if they're gonna... Well, they can't do much about that, so that's great. Let's have a look at their cards. Lands. So they must have been getting some really bad draws. Alright, another 3. And they draw a card. And another Calvacade. Alright, this is gonna look pretty desperate. So let's test out their negate. Oh, at least gain 2 life. Can't do anything about that. Yep, there's a negate. So I don't get 2 cards. Hopefully they don't have another negate, because then I can drop the anti-Calvacade. Here we go. Finally. Goodbye, sailor. And that's pretty much it. They can't attack. For every creature that attacks, they'll lose 2 life. Sure, I take 3 damage, but they'll need to attack with at least 4 creatures to do 12. Alright, let's initiate an attack and see if we go through the funeral rites. Not bad, I gain 2 life, they lose 2. I get to draw a card. Oh, look at that. And... okay, so I'm going to put that one down and get 2 additional life. And then the Patrician to end the game. Thank you! And thanks for watching. Until next time, have a beautiful day.